Okay. Welcome to my classroom at RTR. This classroom currently has seating for 27 students, not including the chair behind my desk or the stool that I sit on in the front of the room. You can see that we have several different seating options. There is a pair of desks that is bumped up against my desk, and yearbook kids use those sometimes when we're working together on different pages. On the board that's currently blank, that's where the weekly agenda goes. There is a table with some chairs there. Kids like to sit there to do some group stuff. Directly in front of that are 3 desks bumped behind a sofa. One of our seniors brought this sofa love seat in, and it works really well. It's comfy. It stands up to teenagers. It does the job well. Next to that is a table that used to be my kitchen table. It was my kitchen table for about 10 years. And since it's cold outside, my garden bench is behind that, and all summer that'll sit on my front porch. Found a couple wooden chairs in the school. The orange chairs in this room we got for free from the University of Minnesota. And then there's this other chair that another teacher and I found just kind of hiding away. So these orange chairs have become pretty popular with the kids. They like them that they can have a large area to sit and they can spin a little bit. And then there's 3 more desks. The idea is to get another sofa there, but we'll see if that happens. And behind that we have another table. It's on risers, so it's a little bit higher. And there are stools behind that, and the stools can adjust in height. Other things going on in this classroom. We have a kind of a coffee bar gets set up on Fridays back in the area here. And then once upon a time this used to be an elementary school. So there's this bank of lockers, and that's my textbook storage. And this has been a project that's 2.5 years running. One year we came up with the concept, and the next year my dad and I spray painted each and every one of those lockers, and now my students are in the process of making each locker into a different book cover, so that eventually that entire set of lockers will look like a big bookshelf. And the front of the room hasn't been painted yet. There's a study carrel over in the corner, and I originally brought that in for kids with like ADD and things like that who just needed somewhere to focus a little bit better. But actually I have several students who prefer to sit there whenever they're taking a test or a quiz. So that ended up being a bonus. It takes up more space than I wanted it to, but it's become such a useful feature that I've kept it. This front wall needs painting. I can't decide on what color to paint it, so I just haven't. And in the front of the room, there's a little table that I use when I'm speaking. The smartboard and whiteboard, this is the primary teaching zone. And then it just goes back over. On the floor, I picked up an outdoor rug. And the first day I put this down, one of my students who typically comes into class pretty cranky at the world, we have a joke about that, came in and said, "Oh, you got a rug, can I lay there for class today?" And I'm like, okay, it's not a cushy, comfortable rug, you know, it's basically rattan. And she said, "I don't care," and she laid down on it, and she did her work and participated in the reading, and she had a wonderful afternoon, basically because she got to stretch out and move her body in a different way. So yeah, that's my classroom and my attempt at flexible seating, and we're making it work. So there. Thank you. Bye-bye.